This is another classic keyboard. This channel is not going to be all classic keyboards, but it is supposed to be about retro and equipment and older equipment. And I really wanted to touch on this keyboard because I don't see it a lot. I first experienced it back when I worked at a radio station. It was hooked up to, I believe, called a phone bite device that recorded phone calls, and it had all these, it was white and it had all these colored keys and looked really neat and just had this awesome feel to it. And odd enough, had this huge trackball. I mean, this is back in the day when trackballs, I guess, were, I don't know if they're used as much as they used to, but it's good for certain DOS and arcade gaming, namely if you ever remember Capcom Ball or Capcom Bowl, where you do that kind of thing with the, it works okay with that. I mean, I'm a little disappointed it's not as responsive as you think it would be, but this keyboard actually is made, and I have to flip this over, by Scorpius. And Scorpius made quite a few keyboards from what I could see in the past. It's also labeled as an I1. I'm not sure if it's a company that bought them. It's just called the Scorpius-35, so maybe it's the I1 and the Scorpius-35 is the actual model. It does have the little legs on it that if you want to use it on the riser. And it comes complete with dove noises too. Well, anyways, let's get to the key action. Wow. All I gotta say about this keyboard is it has got some loud keys. So if you really don't like your coworkers and you're looking for a keyboard, this is the one to get, because this would annoy. Could you picture hearing that all day? Wow. But I mean, I love it. It's responsive. It's reminiscent almost a little bit of the, it's a different feel, but it's reminiscent of the IBM 101 keyboards, which are well known across the keyboarding industry as one of the best mechanicals. But just wanted to touch on this keyboard. It is a nice one, and it's cool because it's got actually 3 mouse click buttons, and trackball's just huge. And well, let's get into the connectors real quick. It does use, which I suspect this is an older keyboard, it does use the PS2 connectors, but came with this handy dandy USB connector. So very neat that you can easily adapt this, and it does work fine on any computer. I'm not going to hook it up to my computer now because I'm rendering another video, but yeah, if you want something to really annoy your coworkers, try to find one of these. It took me a while to actually see one on eBay, but when it showed up as new old stock, I had to have it because this keyboard is like brand new, and it's heavy. I mean, it's got some weight to it, and it's huge. I mean, good lord. I mean, I could store pens up here and all kinds of paper clips and have fun with it and stuff. But that's this quick take for now. The I1 Scorpius-35.